As you can see in these images, thousands of women are abandoning their paid and unpaid work to highlight sexual discrimination, domestic violence and the gender pay gap. They're taking to the streets. Some women are also ditching their domestic duties for the day. For more, let's cross to our Madrid correspondent Sarah Morris. Sarah, we've just seen some images of those protests happening this afternoon. What are we expecting to see in the strike?
Well, we've already had the unions talk about the number of people, mainly women, who've taken part in these strikes. Some of the women have been striking for the whole day. Some of them are taking part in 2-hour stoppages throughout the day. 5.3 million people, say the unions. This was a feminist association that called these strikes, but it was quickly taken up by many of the political organisations, Podemos, the anti-austerity party, and the Socialist Party, and we've seen Madrid City Hall and Barcelona City Hall, both who have women mayors downing tools. Now we're expecting marches to continue throughout the day, and the big march is this evening as women rally together, also men backing them, because in many cases we've seen that the men are having to be asked to do the work and also to do the housework, because this strike calls on women at home to stop doing the cleaning, to stop taking the bulk of the housework, at least for one day.
Now, Sarah, of course, I'd say this as a woman, it's great to see that women are taking action in Spain. As you mentioned, some 5.3 million of them. But with this particular strike, is it likely to have a wider impact beyond these women having their voices heard?
Well, the women who've taken part in this strike say it already has had an impact. Spaniards woke up this morning to see that all the main stars on the morning television were absent. Most of the journalists, the female journalists, were joining that strike. And we've had the last week of talk about the inequality between men and women, particularly in the workplace. About 14% estimated per hour for what women earn compared to men, and particularly gender violence. Women here are very interested in doing something about gender violence. They take it a lot more seriously than many other countries, and they say that they have passed a cross-party law recently, but they want the budget for that to protect more women, up to 200 million euros. They're hoping the Prime Minister will sit up and take notice, as he's seen so many women today out on the streets.
Sarah Morris reporting for us from the Spanish capital on the ongoing events in the country on International Women's Day.